Thanks everyone for coming back to another segment of Michigan Conservative Roundtable. You got Mac, me, my name's TJ. Please like, share, subscribe, and if you think you've subscribed, you might want to confirm you're still subscribed. As we were preparing topics for our segments, I came across a news article, and it referenced email correspondence between a Claire Woodall Vogue, Woodall, Woodal -Vogg, and a Ryan Chew. And Ryan Chew initially begins the correspondence with an email. Damn, Claire, you have a flair for drama, delivering just the margin needed at 3 a.m. I bet you had votes counted at midnight and just wanted to keep the world waiting. Ryan Chew. Claire, appreciating his correspondence, replies, LOL. I just wanted to wait to say I had been awake for a full 24 hours. This email recently has come to light in regards to, and we have to choose our words carefully at this point, electoral anomalies that seem to have occurred in Wisconsin.
Okay.
And he is complimenting her in her abilities to facilitate those anomalies.
Ah.
That's what
certain manufacturing of a product they needed.
Well,
perhaps.
Yeah, and to see her response to his email, LOL.
Yeah, big joke.
You know, laughing out loud for those who don't know what. And you know what? At one point, I didn't know what LOL meant. I had asked somebody.
Everybody does, I'm pretty sure.
Everyone does now, but laughing out loud. Laughing out loud what they did. Laughing out loud. I'm going to beat that drum, everyone. I'm going to beat that drum. LOL. Ha 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 ha. Look what we did. Ha ha ha.
Yeah. And got away with it.
And got away with it. And you know, that's why they think they deserve to be the winners. Because they got away with it.
Sure.
They got away with it.
Yeah.
If you can't catch us, we deserve it. That's the mindset here,
well,
too.
I do remember a kid I coached a long time ago in basketball who said, if the referee doesn't see it, it's not illegal. And I had to explain to them, no, that's not right.
Well, when I read this, I kind of got fired up. And let's just go back to Ryan Chew's email. He dares to quote Ben Franklin, a republic if you can keep it. Followed up by, winners always believe they won fairly. The aim of an election official is that losers recognize they lost fairly. I just...
Well, it's not very difficult to read through the lines there and see what they're saying.
Whether or not this...
In other words, you need to cheat big enough so that the people who legitimately voted for your guy believe it, and the ones who you cheated think they lost big enough so they don't question it either. Well, we damn well question it.
Whether or not this rises to the level of adequate evidence for prosecution. My fear is there's just enough deniability here. But we're going to, you know what, more to the LOL, I'll tell you.
Well, I think someone ought to explain those comments.
Yeah. So,
as part of an investigation that the left does not want us to have.
In any event, I was compelled to share this with Mac, because the LOL is what just, I went from 0 to Mach speed.
Well, as you know, even though I'm very conservative,
LOL.
as you know, even though I'm very conservative, I am not a death penalty guy. I feel our justice system is too imbalanced for that, to be giving people the death penalty.
And thank you, rhinos.
Yeah.
For the LOL.
Yeah. So, because they're laughing it up too, as they rake money into their personal bank accounts. I think the audit that ought to happen is of their personal finances. They say Trump's taxes need to be revealed. Well, what about theirs? How is it they go get a job? And I don't know if you've been to Washington, D.C., but it's very expensive there. The 174,000, which to you and I sounds like a lot of money every year, and it is. But when you live there, it's not a lot of money. So how is it, without a lot of money to save, they're able to become multi-millionaires?
You know, and you referenced D.C., and
Yeah.
and I can't help but just, it's a little off topic, but I'm going to throw it into the mix. The suburbs of D.C. that creep into Virginia have taken control of Virginia politics. Virginia would be a red state if it wasn't for that frickin' suburban D.C. area.
Yeah, well, there are rich white liberals who live there, who live on the government teat. So they're all for it because they're getting theirs. Back to my point about the death penalty. I'm not a death penalty guy, but boy, if there's some things you should get the death penalty for, fixing an election is one of them. And I think that could work as a deterrent if a couple of these people had public hangings.
Well, they got away with it, so I guess they deserve it.
LOL. You know, I wonder how LOL would be after their neck snaps.
And just LOL, LOL, LOL.
Yeah.
That's it. I had to rant. That's all I got. And maybe you find it as comical as I do.
Yeah. I'm LOLing.
So I've said my piece, and we'll wrap it. And no need to beat a dead horse at this point. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next segment. Remember, be safe. Watch your six. And don't tread on me.